Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Rhonda Wheeler telling stories. It is Monday. I keep forgetting to post on Sundays. My life has been so busy, but now that you have me, please remember to click the subscribe button so you can receive notifications of our next topic and things that we continue to discuss on this channel. Also, leave your comments, leave your suggestions in the comment, and I'll try to respond as quick as possible. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Telling stories. My boyfriend asked me to join the poly playground. Okay, at first, immediately, I was like, okay, what is he up to now? When we first met, he was so always interested in, joining and coupling up and, being a part of something outside of just us. And I wasn't clear what he was saying. He was kind of leaving me in the dark instead of just coming out directly and saying what it is that he wanted me to be a part of. And I did, some research, just asking around, just, letting my friends know, like, hey, my boyfriend, he's into, something new, and it's just not heterosexual, relationships that he want to have. And I don't know what it is, so I really don't know how to say if I want to be a part of it or not. And one of my friends was like, oh, he wants the poly play. And I was like, what's that? So, of course, our resource is Google. So I Googled, some information because, I want to be able to answer it honestly. I don't want to, be pessimistic. I want to be optimistic. I want to be able to be introduced to new things and just see what it's about. I was curious. And I went back to him and, I approached to him and asked, hey, is this what, showing him some images, showing him some information that I found. Is this what you want me to be a part of? And he was interested. He was like, yeah, that's what, I want. That's what I'm interested in, and wanted me to be, the person to join him on this. So there wasn't a lot of places to go here in Houston, Texas, to get the experience. So we try to, recreate it, ourselves by renting an Airbnb and, inviting people, into, our poly playground. And I can say that it was very interesting. I'm more of the relationship type commitment person, and he's more of, I love the people that love me. And it didn't last as long as I anticipated to last. It had me confused at first. I did it for about 3 to 6 months. Things seemed to have been going well, but he wasn't being honest to me when he would sneak into different poly plays without me. So it just began to be just another untrusting relationship, with this guy that, I was involved with, and it just seemed to be an ongoing thing with him, just not able to trust him. He's just not forthcoming with things, and it's like you invite me into this, and now you're doing this on your own. So it just left me, confused and not understanding another layer of our relationship. And just instead of just coming out, letting me know you're this person and being upfront and being honest with me about who you are. And I guess I'm saying all this to say this: no matter where you play at, if the person has bad character, a line of bad relationships, a list, a history of bad relationships, and he blames every woman that entered his relationship or his life. She has been the problem, and he's this angel, he's this puppy. And you find out that he's the beast, not the Beauty and the Beast, because that's a whole different storyline there, but actually the beast, the one that's in the biblical terms, the one that continues to be the he is not the sheep. you know he has multiple things that he's dealing with, and he just refused to admit to some things. He's narcissistic, he is a chauvinistic, and he is a misogynist. And when you're dealing with these type of people, you're not going to get anything honest out of them. You're not going to get anything forthcoming. Every time you feel like things are going right, they're not, because they're not going to say anything to you until it's too late in the relationship, and you spent your time investing in it over here, and here they come to rain on your parade and let you know that it was never anything. And just be careful, about who you choose to, spend your time with and who you choose to invest in with. But generally, no matter who or how this person plays, if they are that person in the beginning, believe me, they're going to be this person in the end. So just be careful of who you choose to join different ventures with, who you choose to spend your time with, and who you choose to build a future with. And investing in someone, it takes two, not just that one person, doing all the work, and, this person is just, stringing you along, putting you on a wait list, and, not real positive about some things, and just thinking that they're just the best thing that's entered your life, and they're nothing, you know but they have a way of making you feel like you're nothing and putting themselves on the pedestal. So we already seen that. We know what that's about. And I talk about a lot of that in my book, which is Eat, Sex, Date. And it just, once again, give tips and guides of how to deal with people that are difficult, to deal with. And I'm taking my own advice because I wrote the book. And once again, it is available on Amazon. It is running a promotion this week only. So you'll get it at 40% discount. But just make sure you get the book. And just by me taking my own advice, remember, ladies, if you're not dealing with something in your relationship, you should question that. Like, what are you really talking about? Where are you moving? Where are you growing? What's really going on if you're not discussing these long-term things in your relationship? Because they should be talked about. They are a part of growth. They're a part of commitments. It is part of investing, and you should always know where you stand in a relationship. And if you don't know where you stand in a relationship, it's time to do a check-in. So that's enough for now. Thank you for listening. Once again, please click the notification button so you can continue to receive more information, more content about my channel.